Good morning. This is Spike. And here comes his sidekick, Bailey. They are two peas in a pod. You never get one without the other. They're my daughter's dogs. And they are staying here because my son in law had to uh, check himself for COVID. It turns out it looks like he doesn't have it, but um, because my daughter's 8 months pregnant, just last night as a precaution, he came home or she came over here and brought her pups. These are our grand dogs right now, and they kind of are overwhelming at times. Um, Spike especially, he very much needs attention. But he's also, both of them are also incredibly alert. I got up about 4 o'clock this morning to make my regular trip to the bathroom, and right away they were both awake. Go lay down. Go. Right away they were both awake and wanted to know what I was up to. Uh, they're incredibly alert, incredibly perceptive. Nothing happens nearby them without them hearing, without them seeing. They always are watching, always alert, and always aware of what's going on. And I think Spike has just uh, heard or seen some bunny or something move outside, and that's why he's whining. He's looking out through the side door. But what I'm trying to get at is they're both just very alert. I read a story about a young man who was at a restaurant one morning for breakfast, and he was eating his breakfast, and he noticed this older gentleman who just kept staring at this 8-year-old girl that was seated with her mother. When the little girl got up to go to the bathroom, he noticed the older gentleman got up and followed. And so he got up and followed. And the guy was standing outside the bathrooms, and he said, "Is there a line? Are you waiting to get in?" And the guy said, "Oh, no, go ahead." And then he knew something was up. So he went inside the men's bathroom and listened for the door to open from the little girl to come out of the other bathroom. And as soon as the door opened for her to come out, he came out, seeing the older man, try to grab the little girl. And he said something to him, and it startled the man. He let go, and the little girl ran to her mom. The guy ran out of the diner, and he followed him, took a picture of the man, took a picture of his car and his license plate, gave it to police, and the man was later charged for attempted kidnapping and I don't know what other charges. But the point is, he was alert to a danger that was near him, and he saw that he could do something about it. He was alert to the needs of this little girl, and he said, "I can do something to help guard her, to help protect her." And it made me think about how we as Christians need to be alert to the needs around us. We need to be alert to what Satan is trying to do in our world. We just need to have our eyes open as much as possible. The temptation is to hide in our homes. The temptation is to hide in our own little worlds and ignore anything that we don't like. Just kind of push it out of the picture. But that's not what we're called to. The Bible says in James 1:27, religion that God our Father the religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless, as pure and faultless, is this: to look after the orphans and the widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. In other words, be alert to the needs that are around you, and be alert to the temptations that are in front of you that could draw you in the wrong direction. So that's the kind of religion that God's looking for. That's the kind of faith that God is looking for. Over in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13, it says, "Therefore, with minds that are alert and fully sober, set your hope on the grace to be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed at his coming." Being fully alert, having minds that are alert and fully sober, completely alert what's going on around. I know, I know this seems like sort of insignificant and unimportant, but I think the church today kind of has kind of hid itself away. Isn't really engaging with its community like it should. Isn't really touching the hearts of people where their needs are at. I had the joy yesterday of the young lady that I've been working with who had some problems. I won't go into what they were, but she lost her home due to no fault of her own. It was a fire. Anyhow, she was able to get back into a apartment yesterday. We were able to get to help her with some things and get her. She's able to get back into an apartment with her kids, and everything is good. Everything's moving forward. The temptation when you get that call that this person is needing help, or you see a need of somebody that's needing help, the temptation is to say, oh, somebody will do it. But somebody doesn't always do it. If not you, then who? Be alert. Think about it. Well, I got a lot to do today, so I got to hurry up with this. I'm running a little behind. You have a great day, Lord willing. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. If you're not going to church anywhere, you're welcome over at the Break Covenant Brethren Church. God bless.